Hey everyone, welcome back to Practice English Fast. I'm Alex, and today we're diving into one of the most important parts of the CELPIP speaking test, Task 1, Giving Advice. Now, I know a lot of you get nervous about this task, but don't worry, we've got you covered. Joining me is Sophia, a language expert who has helped countless students achieve top CELPIP scores. Sophia, welcome.
Thanks, Alex. I'm excited to be here. Giving advice might sound easy, but in the exam it's tricky because you need to balance structure, vocabulary, and natural tone all within a short time. Today, we'll break it down step by step.
Exactly. Here's the plan. First, we'll explain what examiners expect in Task 1. Then Sophia will share tips and tricks for CLB 10+. After that, we'll practice with a real question, hear a model response, and analyze why it works. And finally, we'll pull out 10 golden vocabulary items from the answer so you can use them right away.
That's right. And remember, this podcast isn't just about theory. We're giving you practical strategies you can apply immediately in your practice.
All right, Sophia, for those who are new, can you explain what Speaking Task 1 is all about?
Sure. Task 1 is called Giving Advice. You'll get a short situation, like a friend moving to a new city or a colleague deciding between two options. You then have 30 seconds to prepare and 90 seconds to respond. Examiners are checking if you can speak clearly, give organized advice, and support it with reasons and examples.
That's key. So it's not just say something, but actually give structured, useful advice.
Exactly. And one of the biggest mistakes I see is people giving very short answers. They just say, "I think you should do this," and stop. That won't get you a high score. Another mistake is forgetting to explain why the advice makes sense. Without reasons or examples, your answer feels incomplete.
So structure plus explanation is the magic formula.
Absolutely. And we'll see that in action in a moment.
Okay, let's get into some practice. I'll read a sample CELPIP Speaking Task 1 question, and Sophia will give us a model response. Ready?
Ready.
Here's the question. Your friend has just moved to a new city and feels lonely. They ask you for advice on how to make new friends. What advice would you give them?
Here's my response. "Hey Tom, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'm really glad you reached out. I completely understand how overwhelming it can feel to start fresh in a new city. The first thing I'd suggest is joining community groups or clubs that match your interests, like a sports team, a book club, or even a cooking class. That way, conversations happen naturally because you already share something in common, which makes it much easier to break the ice. Another great option is to try social apps designed for meeting new people. Just make sure you stick to safe, well-known platforms. You'll often find others who are also new in town and looking to build friendships, so it's a win-win. Finally, don't underestimate small daily interactions. Say hello to your neighbors or chat with coworkers during lunch breaks. Even asking for a recommendation about the best local cafe can open the door to longer conversations. Over time, those little steps add up and lead to genuine friendships. So, my main advice is, be proactive, step a bit outside your comfort zone, and give yourself permission to take it one step at a time. If you do that, you'll soon have a supportive social circle and feel right at home.
That was so natural, Sophia. Let's break it down. What makes this response CLB 10+ level?
Several things. First, I started with a friendly greeting. "Hey Tom, it's been a while." That makes the advice feel realistic. Second, I gave 3 clear suggestions and explained each one with reasons or examples. Third, I used connectors like first, another option, and finally, which make the response easy to follow. And finally, the tone was supportive and encouraging. That's exactly what examiners want in a giving advice task.
I also noticed you used some advanced vocabulary naturally, which really boosted the quality.
Exactly. Vocabulary is a key differentiator for CLB 10+.
All right, time for the fun part. Our golden words and phrases. I'll toss out the word, and you'll give us its meaning plus a real-life example. Sound good?
Ready.
Overwhelming.
Overwhelming means something that feels like too much. Example, the workload was overwhelming in the first week.
Community groups.
Community groups means local organizations for shared activities. Example, he joined a community group for cycling.
Break the ice.
Break the ice means make people feel comfortable to start talking. Example, the teacher told a funny story to break the ice.
Safe, well-known platforms.
Safe, well-known platforms means trusted apps or websites. Example, always use safe, well-known platforms for online shopping.
Win-win.
Win-win means a situation where everyone benefits. Example, volunteering is a win-win. It helps others and gives you experience.
Don't underestimate.
Don't underestimate means don't ignore or overlook the importance of something. Example, don't underestimate the power of a smile.
Open the door to.
Open the door to means create an opportunity. Example, learning English opened the door to better jobs.
Add up.
Add up means gradually increase or accumulate. Example, small savings each month add up over time.
Proactive.
Proactive means taking initiative instead of waiting. Example, she was proactive in solving problems at work.
Last but not the least, comfort zone.
Comfort zone means the safe, familiar situation you're used to. Example, traveling alone pushed me out of my comfort zone.
That's fantastic. These words aren't complicated, but they sound natural and make your English stand out. All right, friends, let's wrap this up. Today, we covered how to structure a Task 1 response, what examiners expect, and we even heard a full model answer with powerful vocabulary.
Yes, and my advice to test takers is simple. Practice out loud, time yourself, and focus on giving clear reasons with natural expressions. That's the real key to a CLB 10+.
Sophia, thank you so much for sharing your expertise today.
It was my pleasure, Alex. I really hope this gives students the confidence to do well in their exam.
And to everyone watching, if you found this episode helpful, make sure to hit that like button, share it with friends, and subscribe to Practice English Fast for more CELPIP strategies. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.